right, before we get started, everyone, you are looking at Fort Myers hours before this storm is even arriving. Just to give you an idea of what we're dealing with here, this is not a normal storm. I told you this would be bad. Take a look at this. Oh, and if someone can explain to me why we have the equivalent of a Category 2 storm surge when this thing's only a tropical storm, yeah, there's something wrong here. You are looking at Tropical Storm Debby, soon to be Hurricane Debby. We may even see a Cat 2 at landfall. We can see the eye of the storm right about here. That dry air line is beginning to close up, and we will see more rotation before this makes landfall. You can see that a little better right here. As we hover over this, you can see we are at 65 miles per hour. That means we're 9 miles an hour away from this being a Category 1 hurricane. It will do that, as I said, in the next few hours. We also have another disturbance playing out. I talked about this 2 days ago with the possibility of this being Tropical Storm and then Hurricane Ernesto. We will focus on that later. Right now, we are focused on Debby. As far as the timing of this storm, you can see where it is right now at 2 p.m. Sunday. So we're about 2 hours from here. We are going to be a hurricane any moment now. And then we have the rest of the Gulf up into that little catcher's mitt here of Florida. Fort Myers is already underwater as we speak, and we haven't even began to discuss what's going to happen in the southeast. They are expecting upwards of 24 inches of rain in parts of Georgia, South Carolina, possibly even southern areas of North Carolina. This is coming directly from the National Hurricane Center. And you can see it right here, 12 to 18 inches. Savannah, 18 to 24. Hilton Head, same thing. All the way up into areas of Charleston, you can see here, and then maybe parts of North Carolina as well. So as I've been saying, my friends, you cannot count these storms out, even when they're not fully organized down in this area. Many people said this would just be some sort of rainstorm. It'll never form. But I've seen this happen way too many times. This thing is forming. It will be a hurricane at landfall. What size hurricane? Anywhere from a 1 to a 2 likely. I mean, look at this. This part of Florida right here, 6 to 10 foot storm surge. That is insane. You get a storm surge like that with a Category 2 or 3 hurricane. So this part of Florida is in a very unique spot moving forward. And then of course we have the southeast situation taking place where this thing is going to sit here for about 2 days, completely flooding the southeast. The floodwaters of this situation will be worse than what happens in Florida with a Category 1 or 2. Not only that, my friends, but as we said, another storm right on the heels of Debby, already forecast to go into the Gulf. We'll take more time on this one as the days go, but as of right now, we are seeing a second landfall of a storm hitting the exact same spot that we are seeing Debby hit today. Take a look at that. Absolutely unbelievable what's going on in the Gulf right now. All right, my friends, quick video. I'll have updates later on, but you need to prepare for a hurricane if you live in Florida and the southeast states. This thing is going nowhere, and all we're seeing is another storm right behind it. All right, I appreciate you all. Take care. Bye-bye. Stop right there, my friends. If you have not already, click that subscribe button and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Click all and you will get all notifications from this channel. And trust me, you won't be disappointed.